Hey guys, welcome back for another episode of Hearthstone. So today, in this video, I am going to be speaking about the Whizbang decks. I know I've already got one or two videos up of them, and I've got it's where I've played quite a few matches with every single deck, and so I'm trying to get videos out for all of them. I've actually been recording my wins and losses with every single one. Now, a few of them could be off because, like Druid and Rogue especially, I've never played them, have no idea how to play them, so it could just be more my fault and, not knowing what I'm doing than the deck's fault. Some of them, especially a couple of the Druid ones, they seem really, really powerful, but it's a matter of what type of deck you're going against. I mean, which is the case in, just about any match, and of course what you draw. But they seem to be kind of late games, and so, but anyways, let's go through it here real quick. So out of the woods, I've won one and lost two. Trees are friends. I've won one, lost one. I hunt alone with the hunter. I've won three, lost two. I'd never played that before this either, but I'd seen it played plenty of times. Flark's Fireworks, that's the mech hunter. I won one and lost zero. Spells are fun mage. I didn't really like that one at all, and I lost it. Shooting Stars mage, that's the one with Frost, Liana, or whatever her name is called. Can be a really, really good deck. I've actually got a deck that I've made myself, including her, that I like a lot. But I won one, lost one. Greyman's Alliance is a very good one. I've won two and lost zero. Kangaroo's Endless Army is a mech paladin. I've won one, lost zero. Quest for Immortality, Priest. It seems very good, but I've lost both of mine. And I've played a lot of Priest, but as you can see, I've lost all three of the Priest combos because they're not like the ones I play. Awesome Augmentation's kind of an inner fire, I believe. I've only got to use it once. I really am lacking in Rogue. Somehow I've had like a ton of Warrior and Druid and Warlock matches, but I've only got to play two Rogue, lost both of them. Witchwood, Awoken, I never play Shaman, don't like either of these decks, didn't have a bit of fun playing either of them. Could be, again, because I just don't know what I'm doing, but I just didn't like them. Lost a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 with 0 wins when I was playing with Shaman. The Omega Project Warlock, that's the one that is like pretty much control, has a ton of control cards in it. I've won three. That's going to be one of the videos that I show today, or one of the matches I'm about to show. The Demonology Warlock is very similar to my main Warlock deck. I've won two and lost zero. Gilneas Armory is the Taunt Warrior where you have the quest. I've won three and lost zero. And the Boomsday Project is a video I've already shown, but I'm actually going to show another. It's my personal favorite. It's the Mech Warrior. And yeah, I've won three with it. It's, like I said, it's my favorite. Sorry, I got to interrupt it there for a second. But surprisingly, I never play a Warrior. But out of the 6 Warrior matches it's given me, I haven't lost a single one. So let's jump into a few of the matches real quick. I'm actually going to show two. The video will probably get a little long, but I just want to be able to squeeze these in and get them done with. So the first one is the Omega Warlock. Has a ton of control cards and very few demons, which is kind of surprising with Gul'dan in it. And it's got two of the lackeys, I forget what it's called, whatever lackey, which is crazy because there's only 2 demons total, which is they are both Void Lords, and so they, obviously those are good, but they're 6 costs to get out each lackey, and so if you don't get both of them before you get Void Lord out there, it's kind of pointless. I did have it work out one time where I actually got both of the lackeys out before I'd even drawn a Void, and so that works out, but it's kind of weird to have 2 of those and only 2 demons. But anyways, there's a ton of control cards. You guys will see. I actually end up having to just hold on to a ton of cards because I didn't even, to be honest, this guy just wasn't very good, or he just didn't get a good draw, or whatever the case may be. I just never really needed to control. I might fast forward through this a little bit. Let me see if I can actually play it at a faster rate. I don't know if that's possible. Alright, so I did find a way to play it at 1.5 speed, so let's watch it, because this match is kind of boring, and it especially starts out really slow. It's a pretty cheap deck. I'll show you guys a website. It actually gives you a breakdown of every single deck, what minions come in them, and what the cost to make it in dust is. And this one's really cheap. I think it's only like 5,000 or 6,000, which compared to like the Quest Warrior, I forget the actual name, the Gilness Armory, I think that one costs 12,000. It's the most expensive. A little bit of a waste there to throw him out, but it's better than having nothing. I'm actually probably going to be adding some of those greater, uh, whatever they are, greater spellstones, I guess. I didn't realize they powered up, and they're only rare, so only 100 dust. So I think I might add them to my actual warrior. I'm sorry, warlock deck. Very good control and life steal. This doesn't seem to be going at 2 times speed. Let's speed it up a little bit more. There we go. I feel like this deck almost goes overboard with the control. You got Defile, Hellfire, 2 of each. You've got the Lifesteal, the Lesser Spellstone or Greater Spellstone or whatever it is. You got Voodoo Dolls. Um, I mean, that's great if you're playing somebody with an aggro deck, but in this situation, I just did not need it. So in a minute, you'll see me doing some pretty stupid moves, and I was actually just trying to kill off those void walkers, I think they're called, whatever they are, the weaker ones, because number one, I want to clear out space for my other minions, and number two, if I use Gul'dan, he's going to revive all my demons anyway, so. Oh yeah, and you end up with 2 Doomsayers, I think they're called. All this stuff you got to clear out the board. He's playing a version of the Boomsday, but it's not the actual full one, I don't believe. Maybe it is, and he just got really unlucky. No, because I'm pretty positive that's not in there. He probably went to that thing where you can create it and it like fills in with other cards, whatever you don't have. So as you guys can see there, he literally just never stood a chance. Alright, let's watch one more. Alright, so again, this is another Boomsday Warrior, which I've already got one of, but I just wanted to show you guys again just how powerful it is. The guy actually seems like he's in control at first, and he probably thinks he is. I'm going to speed this up just a little bit. He had like an aggro priest deck. And he makes some bad decisions. I wasn't going to be able to take out that other card any other way. And then he would have just ended up powering that other guy up more, so then my rush minions wouldn't have been able, it would have just been wasting, so I just went ahead and did it that way. Okay, so anytime that mech takes damage, it summons a 2/3 mech with taunt. And so what he does next is pretty dumb. Not that part. That was actually a pretty good move right there. Unfortunately for him, I was just able to take it out. It's this part. His end of turn effect's going to trigger twice, and his effects are going to trigger twice. No, that's not the part. It's just this. So it's going to shoot. It does 1 damage, and that thing's usually really annoying, but the problem is anytime my mech takes damage, it's going to summon another 2/3 minion, and he has no control over what's going to take the damage. And now I made it to where he can't use his one of those shadow spells that destroys it. Unless he had a mass dispel, that's his only hope. I mean, it is smart. It's going to shoot one. He's getting to summon two things at the end of every single turn because of that. I mean, he would have summoned even more if his board wouldn't have been full because they trigger twice. And it's dealing one damage each time. So had it been against anything other than what I had played, it would have been great. Now I've got a minion with 13 attack and 8 health. Can't be triggered by hero spells. And he's got lifesteal. Oh, and he summons a 2/3 every time he gets damaged. That way he didn't get to draw any cards. And that way the effects would stop triggering twice. Now I have full control of the board, and I haven't even been using my hero powers, which either 7 armor, discover a mech, or deal 3 damage. And obviously that is game. Alright, so there you go, guys. Like I said, that is my personal favorite. And let me know what you guys think about all the, out of all the videos that I'll be showing for all these different Whizbang ones. Let me know which ones you guys like. Also, don't forget to put out your likes, subscribes, comments, get those entries in for that drawing. Starting to get a pretty good amount of entries, and so get as many as you can in. Other than that, I'll see you guys back next time.